In this video, we're going to start with creating your construction documents in order to properly document the design of your affordable home and finalize the project. Within the video, we're going to cover how to create the title sheet for the project and also be working throughout a couple files. So before we get started, you want to make sure I am going to be doing everything inside of the house file as far as all of your design drawings are going to be housed here. But we will need to be working also between that and the site file for the title sheet. So we're going to be working back and forth between these two. So you may want to have both of these open, and we may have to do a couple of interesting workarounds in order to make some things happen for us. So within our house file, I want you to go down to the Sheets category. If you have any sheets, for example, we use ones to print out plumbing plans and electrical plans. So I'm going to delete and get rid of any sheets that we've used before, and we're going to create some brand new ones for this project. So I'm going to go ahead and hit delete to get rid of anything there. Right click, choosing new sheet. We want a B11 by 17 sheet. And then what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to expand the category, right-clicking on the name of the sheet, and we want to rename to do so. So I'm going to change this to A101, and we will call this the title sheet, and we'll put with site plan. So this is going to house, not only have the title sheet, but also show some of the views of the house on the site and show off the site plan that we're using. For this, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to hit save to save these changes to the house file, and we're going to go into our site plan, and I'm going to close down the tabs for the house, because in order to bring this back, we want only the tab open for the affordable home site file. From here, I'm going to click on the Manage tab, select Manage Links, selecting the name of my file for the house and reloading it into the project. And saying OK. From here, I'm going to go to the Habitat for Humanity site under the floor plans grouping. And for this, I want to go ahead and change the style to hidden line. So that way I cannot see inside of the house. And then also any of these notations we have, I can hit VV on the keyboard. And under the annotation categories, I can scroll down until I find generic annotations. So, and here if I just uncheck that box and say apply, moving the menu out of the way, you will see all the other annotations will still be there for the site plan, but are, like for example, anytime you place a washer and dryer, those are noted on the site plan as well, so we can go through and provide those. So we want to go through and have this being noted. So our site plan is now ready for us to go through and to save to our file. So I'm going to right click on this. I want to end up saying to say save to project as an image. So I want to save this as a picture. Our name view will be the affordable home site plan. Current window, we can go through and we can leave everything as defaulted and say OK. Within this project, for the site plan, you're going to find renderings, and you're going to see the affordable home site plan is saved to this project as an image, which is what we want. Our next step will be, we will end up utilizing these here in a moment, but our next step is going to be to open up the 3D view, and you do want to go through and have a rendering of the house on the site. So you want to get a really good image here within the window, go to the Annotate tab, or excuse me, the View tab, and take a look at the Render option, changing the type of setting that you have, any of the other lighting schemes you want to change, and you'll hit Render. For the sake of time, I'm going to go through and not render here in the video. So I will do this outside of the video that I'm recording. But when you get done, you want to make sure, and down here at the bottom, you'll want to click Save to Project. So that way you'll save your render into that category. So once that happens, you'll see you should have 2 named items under renderings as you do so. So what we're going to do with this, and I'll show this with this particular step, we'll have to do this 2 times. And I'll show this for in this first part of the video. Is going to be, I'm going to right click on the affordable home site plan, and I want to say copy to clipboard. What I'm going to have to do in this case is I'm going to have to go to the Manage tab. I'm going to Manage Links. I'm going to unlink or unload the site, the affordable home from the site plan. I'm going to go up to File. From the recent projects, open up my house file one more time. Now that I'm in the house file, I can go to Modify, and I can go to Paste and choose Paste from Clipboard. It's going to open up a new tab with the house site file, and down here you're going to see under the renderings category it has placed that image here as well. So what I can do now is I'm going to go ahead and close this tab within the house file. I'm on my A101 title sheet with site plan. And I'm going to go ahead and drag that rendering over and place it onto our sheet. Double clicking on the image, I can resize it. So I'm going to kind of downgrade this just a little bit, and I'm going to also kind of place this a little bit over here to the right. If I deactivate the view, or if I double left click in the white space, I can also move my view indicator. To rescale that view indicator, I got to select the top of the image, and then I can realign that. So I'm going to place this on the sheet for now, and we're going to end out the video at this point. So to take a look at a part 2, in order to get the rendering that you did onto the sheet and put some of the text and annotation that we need to provide for communication.